everyone. It's Christmas today, as evidenced by little baby Toad and company. So merry all of that. But more than that, I just want to wish everyone togetherness, right? Because it feels like that's what every holiday is supposed to be about. Because life is hard enough. You know, it's like impossible to do alone. I'm sure you've noticed. But lucky for you and me, lucky for all of us, I think part of what strengthens a community is challenge. But I also think maybe we're losing some appreciation for that. I have something specific. I have video games specifically in mind. Because when I was growing up, we were all playing like Battletoads and Mega Man and Ninja Gaiden and Adventure Island and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Lolo and all these other games that were just impossible. And by comparison, today, like modern games, the ease of them, it doesn't matter how bad you are at the game, you just keep making progress. And where that's important is I think video games serve as a tuning fork for society, for how society functions. We now just expect life to arrive without any struggles, without any troubles. You know, we'll solve everything right when we need it. You know, we don't need to sleep on it. We don't need to think about it. Now, maybe like readers of novels have a slightly different outlook, a slower outlook. I'm thinking like Patrick Rothfuss readers who don't need to solve every mystery by themselves. There are online forums where they can get together and share their hypotheses, but video games have that too. And when I was growing up, I'm thinking like Simon's Quest, I mean, if your formative years were forming themselves in the 80s, you had entire recesses where you talked about nothing but Simon's Quest, but everyone I knew finished the game without the internet, without strategy guides. We were just neighborhoods of kids coming together and sharing, how we made it through the cryptic spots, and that's better than any online forum. I mean, this is like real life. This is recess forums, which is like a precursor to friendships, often lifelong friendships. I know lifelong friendships here, and so I wonder how many marriages were formed over that sort of common challenge. Like how many kids were born over those bonds. So as we move into the new year, as we advance past Christmas and into New Year's resolutions, I hope we can all resolve just to come together more. You turn on the news and maybe it's disappointing, or you encounter some, like personal struggles that just seem insurmountable. I hope we can all Simon's Quest that stuff together. Okay, that's all. Merry Christmas, everyone.